hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Yes, it's take two. I had some issues with my PC, but it's just take two, and we got it right on the second try. Hope everyone's having a great week. We got a lot to talk about in the world of geek, but first, let me bring on my castmates for tonight's show. First, she is my sister. Then we bring in my girl, Janae. Janae, what's up? The hell you eating now?
Pizza.
Dang, man.
Hey, I waited to not take a bite yet.
you know you're gonna have to share, right? You got to share. You're gonna have to share.
Nah. There's 2 slices left in the kitchen. I'll down those a little bit.
Okay.
One full pizza just for me.
Okay, man. We can't get no pizza, man. We gotta catch you early.
Basically.
We gotta catch you early. All right, let me go ahead and bring in this next gentleman. The gentleman is also with me on Mondays doing the Sports Report podcast. I'm bringing my man Ando in. Ando, what's up?
Hello. Can you guys hear me? Is this thing on? Hello. Hi, Janae. Janae. I know what you're having for dessert because I'm having the same thing for dessert. Yeah, let's go. What Wednesdays?
We don't have those here yet. Y'all make me jealous with that because we don't have those here yet. We got those peanut butter and jelly M&Ms.
Okay, so those are good. I like those.
Those are good.
I will leave my opinion until Janae eats. I put my opinion in the Geek Gauntlet chat. But yeah, no, I have an opinion on him, and we'll talk about him later.
Oh yeah, for real.
Next, also, Janae, what kind of pizza?
Red Baron.
What toppings?
Just pepperoni.
I've never had Red Baron. I've never had.
You gotta get pepperoni and sausage. You gotta get both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I'm dipping it in fry sauce.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you got to do that. I do marinara sauce with mine, especially with pizzas. So.
I've never had a Red Baron pizza.
You do what?
I've never had a Red Baron pizza. Never.
It's just a frozen pizza. So.
Yeah, Tony's pizza. I like Tony pizza. Tony's frozen pizza is the best.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No.
Yes.
Next, let me bring up our resident female streamer and the shiny Pokemon killer.
Yeah,
never gonna live that down.
Pokemon killer, baby. Randy Orton, legend killer. We got Diamond, the shiny killer.
William, you can't give her too much crap because like when I first with Pokemon Go and stuff. When shinies first came out, I didn't notice that like it was a shiny Scyther or Scyther, and so I checked its rank. I was like, oh, it's not any star, and so I clicked transfer it, and I was like, yeah, transfer it, and then I was like, wait, did that just say shiny?
It did. I
just threw it away. I was like, no. So,
dang.
So now I'm extra careful when I transfer Pokemon, especially if it indicates that it was a shiny, because when it first came out, it wasn't clear that they had the little shiny thing. So
all right, let me go ahead and bring her on right now. Diamond, how you doing today?
Doing good. Thank you for defending me, Janae.
I am going to protect you as well, Diamond, except I am going to throw out the initials PKO because you're the Pokemon killer online.
Yes, he is.
But I got your back. I don't know how many shinies I've killed or collected. I haven't taken a look at the stats yet. So,
man, I went back and I started playing some of the older Pokemon games. Bring Diamond, Shining Pearl. I played Black 2 on my emulator the other day. Went back, did another playthrough of Sword and Shield, and I'm loving it.
Speaking of Pokemon and Nintendo, Diamond, are we talking about the Nintendo update that they dropped this week? The Nintendo Direct that they dropped this week?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, I can't wait.
I can. But anyway. Man, I don't know, man. Ain't that much love. Ain't that much Pokemon love in the world for $4.50.
We'll get to it. Well, we'll talk about it.
I mean, I'm just saying. And last but not least, this man has forgotten more about comic books than I will ever know. Remember, man, Tyler, man. Tyler, what's up, bro? Tyler? Are you with us, Tyler?
Are you on mute?
Tyler, you're on mute, sir.
Hello. Now he's muted.
Tyler.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Already going off rails.
Every time I hear that song on my sister's phone, when it's playing, it's, you know, that last part goes, I miss you. And then it goes, ba-doom, ba-doom. I always go, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are you? Always. I can't resist.
Dag. But how you doing, Tyler? Okay.
I know, hear you.
Yo, look, us saying face versus heel in the private chat really must have just he's trying to fix his mic. All right.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
You have a mic over there? I've never heard of this mic.
Go, Mike. Start working.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm bad. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's nice to know I'm not the only one causing trouble tonight.
While we're waiting on Tyler to fix his mic, let's go ahead and bring up the Switch 2. My initial thoughts on the Switch 2. Yeah, I get it. You get the Joy-Cons, you get the 120 hertz refresh rate or whatever.
256 gigabyte internal
256 gig internal system. You can get a better dock or whatnot with the cooling fan, but I don't know, man. It's like you can get a Steam Deck for $400.
Well,
true, but it's Nintendo, and Nintendo don't give a fuck.
Can you play Nintendo games on your Steam Deck?
If you mod it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to mod it, and then that voids any warranty that you have.
This is true.
But I'm looking at the game release. First off, they're coming out with GameCube emulator for anybody that has the Switch Online membership. And that's going to be Mario Strikers, Super Mario Sunshine, a Pokemon Dimensions game. Those 3 right there, I'm freaking sold, right? It doesn't include any of the Star Fox games that come out as well, because they had some decent Star Fox games on GameCube.
They did.
They got to put Beautiful Joe on there. You got to have Beautiful Joe on the GameCube. But Mario Kart World, I'm sold on that alone, man. 32 different, there's 60 different people that you can race as. Races, I think, can have 32 people instead of 16, which is a massive upgrade. And that just tells you the computing power that Nintendo's going to have from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2.
But the games, $80 to $90, that's illogical and diabolical.
But like $50 for the bundle of Mario Kart World, but it's $80 alone.
Yeah.
But like, who's to say that that's not going to happen?
The current Switch games are like what, $60, and then none of them have gone down. Like, because I was talking to you guys about getting a different Pokemon game for my daughter, and like Legend of Arceus is still $60 to $65. It's been out a long time compared to Scarlet and Violet. And usually back in the day, like after like
it's not like
game was released, like it would get lower throughout the years, and it's not.
It's not like Call of Duty where when the new one comes out, you know for sure the previous one is dropping $20 or $30. So
I hate that
Nintendo.
Game.
Go ahead.
I hate that game.
I saw like what's it called? Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in Walmart for like $60 or $70. I'm like, oh no, for PS4? No.
So what I will say about Nintendo's been notorious about never dropping the price of their games. Like their AAA titles, their Marios, their Zeldas, their Pokemons, their Kirby's. You never really see them drop in price. You may see them go on sale on like the Nintendo eShop, and that's kind of more of a, hey, the game is officially yours if you download it to your system. We don't want you to buy the physical copy. And that's I think we'll see that kind of drop as the system starts to release. But a lot of it probably has to do as well. Are we preparing for the tariffs that Trump's about to put into play?
Yeah. Yeah,
What also,
and we're not done with the price yet either, because they said the price could go up.
well, what also makes me mad is like you then like because like we bought our Switches like 2 years ago, and then we bought Scarlet and Violet because around whatever time that came out, we're like, ooh, let's get these. But then
then they collect us
like 4 months later, there was a DLC that you had to pay an extra $15.
Yeah, you did have to pay for the
And
DLC.
because we had luckily enough, we had like the Costco bundle where like both games were only like they were like $75 instead of $60 each or something like that.
Yes.
Hey, well,
and
correct
so,
me.
But still, then having to pay for the extra DLC, but then you had to pay like every time for like like every person that was playing or something like that.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you only have to download that DLC once, and then you can play it on Scarlet and Violet, right?
No,
you don't have
I was happy to correct you in your own.
You have to do it per game.
Per game.
Are you for
you
real?
have to do it per game. You have to because let's say for example you get Violet and you download the DLC. That DLC is just for Violet.
Oh,
so if you have to go back and you have to do another download version for Scarlet.
I'm sorry, Nintendo, fix your shit.
I'm more pissed about the Joy-Cons because it's I'm not pissed, but it's like when it said that
we got you, Tyler.
When it said like the Joy-Con said like capture mode.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is like another way to shit talk my friends online. Like,
you know what? I tell you another thing about that Switch too that's going to be dangerous. That damn the ability to broadcast from it. That's going to be some dangerous stuff because you're going to get some people who uses it for the wrong intentions.
Yeah.
And then
we're going to see a lot of M-rated games by 16-year-olds on Switch.
People using their powers for evil. What?
And then that little camera, that little camera you can buy with it for the accessory.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You mean to tell me ain't that dirty gonna go on with that?
Oh no.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Somebody's going to be selling their Switch with
now. That's a throwback because they did have a hookup for the Game Boy Color to have a camera so you could take pictures.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
I just came across my Game Boy Color today too because I was looking for something else. So.
Hey everybody, let me bring my man Tyler on. Tyler, what's going on, brother?
Oh, it's going. I'm just chilling back here, listening to the fun stuff.
There you go. Good to have you. Go ahead, Endo.
No, what I was going to say was somebody's going to be 72 hours after buying the Switch is going to put it on Craigslist or YouTube because they got banned from Nintendo Online because they weren't paying attention to when their camera was turned on. And Nintendo, let's be real.
Stop watching so much porn.
It's not porn, it's hentai, okay? It's different when it's on the Nintendo. Well, got it. Thank you, Will.
It don't mean the same if it's on Nintendo. It don't mean the same.
No, it doesn't.
You know it's gonna be more
fun to be in the corner and you're just gonna hear.
Oh my god! Everybody, we're gonna get a naked Riz. We're gonna get a naked Riz Grimmy every other minute on that.
It's gonna be like more fucked up because you know how like Nintendo Switch's sticks start drifting after
God.
After $90 just gone down the tube instead of buying.
Oh yeah. All right.
Diamond, that's a me comment, not a you comment. Jesus.
I'm getting a glimpse into Diamond's personal life now.
But I'm telling y'all, I don't know if I'm feeling it. I don't know. I mean, the Joy-Con being magnetic and being able to be used like a computer, used as a computer mouse.
I like that idea, dude.
I don't know, man.
Well, keep in mind what pre-orders start this month, and when does the system come out?
It starts on the 9th and it comes out in June.
Okay, so
did they finally release the pre-orders?
I think the 9th.
Yeah, they come out tonight, but you got to qualify.
Remember, Nintendo released that they were putting those on hold.
They did say that. They did say that the release was on hold because of the tariffs.
Yeah, that's what I said. Did they release that so that's actually going to happen now? Or no?
I don't think so yet.
Okay.
I haven't heard any difference. No.
So that means it might not be on pre-order for the US for a while.
Yeah, it might not. But even that you have to qualify because if you go to Nintendo's website, you have to have so many hours in on your Nintendo account.
That's God!
No, dude, you know how you fix that? You turn off your internal clock on your system. By the way, I am not endorsing you to do this by any people in YouTube land out there. But pick up a game like Pokemon, right? leave it on the title screen, right? And then just wiggle your controller once every 2 hours. That's how you get past it.
Let me just do that right now.
That's how you get past that.
But you have to have so many
Nintendo
hours.
is saying, I'm not going to let you pre-order my game unless you are a fucking Nintendo whore.
Yeah.
Or like a whole ass fan. Like, no, I'm not that much of a fan.
Nah, you don't have WWE 2K25 yet, Switch. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Yeah,
Once you put Roman Reigns on the Switch, I'll buy.
But
This is like Nintendo looking at your gamer account and seeing what games you played to decide if you're worthy of their system.
Well, shit. I have Leisure Suit Larry and Leisure Suit Larry 2. I am not qualified in any way.
But I was speaking to Diana about this the other day.
Yeah.
And she says she's going to get it because she wants to see the improved graphics from Scarlet and Violet. I'm sorry, that's not a valid reason to get it either.
I feel like
no.
drop as soon as
now, Pokemon Adventure ZA, that's a solid reason because that's I'm excited to see that in improved graphics.
If it plays better than the first Legends Arceus, which sucked.
Yeah.
If it plays better than that, I'm good. If it don't play better, the only thing that pisses me off about before people jump on my throat, down my throat, because a lot of people love Legends Arceus. I can't stand it. I can't stand Legends Arceus because of one reason. It's too task based. I do not want to have to go catch 28 Pokemon in 28 different ways. And I'm stuck seeing the same Pokemon all the damn time. I love riding the riding Pokemon, and I love exploring. That's what it needs to be. I don't need to go through all these damn tasks of seeing this Pokemon this many times, beat this Pokemon like this many times, beat a Pokemon like that many times.
That's what Pokemon
You just gotta go back over to Power World. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Did you not like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess?
But that's different though.
No, it's not. You're doing chores to progress through the game.
But that's different though.
No, it's not. You're doing chores.
But it's different because
that's what Pokemon Arceus is.
But it's different. But
hold your gasps. I've only watched Zelda games, but I've never played one.
What?
It's so.
Hey,
are you really that surprised, Nando?
Janae, I'm gonna blow your mind.
Are you really that surprised?
Janae,
Never.
Oh my god! Even regular Nintendo?
Huh?
Even regular Nintendo?
No, we're gonna skip the first two. The first two Zeldas can be skipped. Janae, do you have Nintendo Switch Online?
Can they?
Do you have Nintendo Switch Online?
I watched my brother play at his friend's house, but I've never played one.
Okay, if you have the Nintendo Switch Online membership,
if
you have the Nintendo Switch Online membership, get the Super Nintendo emulator and play Link to the Past. It is, in my opinion, it is the best like 2D top-down Zelda game that there's ever been.
But her Switch might not work anymore because she hasn't been playing it.
Yeah, but technically my husband has.
It's gonna say
okay, then watch your husband play it. Your husband will get through that game in like 3 days. And if he doesn't get it through 3 days, it means you're not into it. And then you're not
officially, besides Pokemon, the last game I played on the Switch was Earthworm Jim.
That's not a bad game to play.
That's not a bad game.
No, not at all.
Not a bad game. No. Not a bad game.
I actually have to charge it and play it. So
yeah. Well, I can't remember the last.
The battery doesn't work anymore. That's the last time she played it.
Dude, I can't.
Right?
Will, do you want to hear something bad?
What?
After I got the Torterra, I think I got the Torterra. No, what was the grass one? The raid that they just did for the grass.
Oh, Masquerade.
Yeah, after the Masquerade raid, I didn't pick up the other two Pokemon, and I didn't pick up Tyranitar. Like that's how long it's been since I personally played Pokemon.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been keeping up.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've turned on my Switch. Then again, WWE 2K25 has taken a lot of my time. So
yeah. Real quick before we go any further, I just want to say this episode of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast is brought to you by Fish.audio. You can head over there to get the most realistic AI speech site ever. You can use that for your videos. You can also use it to do videos and upload them to your social media channels such as YouTube and TikTok. So head over to Fish.audio for the latest in AI speech entertainment. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the show.
Hey, Will, you forgot the other endorsement we're doing. Well, unofficially doing, and that's Reese's. If you like Reese's, Reese's Big Cups or Reese's Cups, go get Reese's. We're not sponsored, but we're hoping to be sponsored.
Orlando, I thought you were going to talk about the other one, the Bad Dragon one.
Bad Dragon was what?
Yeah.
Look at y'all.
I don't. Yeah, put it in chat because I completely forgot what the other Bad Dragon was.
I was just
I'm
joking.
worried about trying it, William.
You're gonna do a sponsor for Bad Dragon, but that's okay.
Yeah, the NC-17 movie. Hi, Kat.
What's up, Cat?
Yeah.
How are
you?
And I'm so sorry. I did not see
Kat
you.
is not joining us tonight.
I miss you.
We miss you. We miss you too, Shaw, if you're watching too.
So
Buddy.
none of y'all need to quit y'all day job.
Yo, whoa. I will have you know I made it to the finals of a karaoke tournament, and there are some pretty damn good singers there, man.
I was actually in state concert choir, but I ain't singing.
I will do another shock and awe. I've never done karaoke. I
What?
did sing in choir.
What?
That's not real.
Not even on the Wii.
No, we didn't
Oh my
have.
god.
Okay, no, that's it. The next Geek Gauntlet get together, we're going to Central Washington, and we're going to go to the bars and we're going to sing some karaoke.
Well, don't do that.
Oh
There's
my
not really any
God.
good bars in Yakima.
Oh my
What about
god.
Jackson's Bar? Jackson's Bar and Grill. That's a good one, right?
That's not
Oh
it's
my
not a thing
God.
anymore. Tis gone. It's like a cigar bar now.
What?
Oh my god.
You guys are
That's
breaking my heart.
Maybe other
Next, you're going to tell me.
Jackson's Bar is
Next, you're going to
different
tell me
for-
Miners is not a thing.
No, miners is still a thing.
Oh,
We're gonna
thank
go to
God.
Seattle and find a better bar.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe. I have a reputation in Seattle for drinking, but maybe they forgot about me. So,
All right, let's go ahead and get started with the show, you guys. I got a little bit to get through. We are deeply saddened by the passing of Val Kilmer, April 1st of 2025 at the age of 65 due to complications from pneumonia. Shout out to the family. Great actor. We know him in particular from the Batman franchise, but he did a lot more than that.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
going to be well missed.
Yeah.
I remember him as my Huckleberry from Tombstone.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember him as Moses from Prince of Egypt.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
No,
I also remember him as the Saint with Elizabeth Shue.
yeah.
That was
He was Gorda Godbusters too in Thor.
Mhm.
He
also was in
ironically, my two favorite Val Kilmer movies are not even like his big ones. It was like Red Planet and like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I remember
Kiss,
Red
Bang, Bang, or
Planet.
Chitty Chitty. Wasn't it Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Nope,
Or is
nope.
that Kiss?
Kiss,
Okay,
Bang,
Kiss
Bang.
Kiss Bang Bang.
I
All right.
remember Red Planet. I didn't see the other one, but I remember Red Planet. Yeah.
Red Planet, yep, that was
Yeah,
a
I
good one.
remember Red
Kiss Kiss
Planet,
Bang Bang
yeah.
was with Robert Downey Jr.
I was just getting ready to ask. That was the one with RDJ, right?
Yep.
And can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Because I do want to deviate for a second and reiterate something that I saw King Lion did in one of his videos over the Superman trailer that came up.
Oh, I forgot to watch that.
We need to get rid of these fake fans in the community. You know, people had an actual issue with that shit, even though it happened in the comics that way. People had problems. Ooh, the sun shouldn't be affected him. The sun shouldn't be hurting him at all. Fans is having problems with that stuff.
Dude.
And it's like, I need y'all to stop.
Yeah. No, part of the healing process is to fix the bones. When you fix the bones, they're still going to hurt.
Right.
I mean,
What?
that is an accurate trailer. For people who are like, oh, movie trailers are not. Yeah, no, that is an accurate trailer. For anybody who's had a shoulder separated or a bone separated or a bone broken, they keep you under so that you don't feel the pain when the bone is reset or when the joint is reset.
Exactly.
That is a real thing. And again, Superman being from Krypton and needles and shit not working, you're not going to be able to poke him to put him under. I mean, it's Superman, for crying out loud. So yeah,
Yep.
there's accuracy to that trailer. Can I
Yeah.
just also give a shout out? That dog is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I love that dog. I don't
people-
care that it is comic book accurate. I do not care that it is not comic book accurate, but that dog is amazing. And the
And
fact that
people-
he jumps on Superman's ribs during the trailer because he thinks it's playtime is absolutely funny, adorable, and I'm going to see the movie.
People think, and people forget Crypto is just as strong as he is.
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah. What?
I don't know if
Say it,
I'd say
Tyler.
that.
Say it.
But what would you say, Tom?
I mean, he Crypto's strong. There's no doubt about that. I just don't know if I would say he's as strong as Superman. Like, I don't know. There's definitely been limits in the comics where Crypto is definitely not as strong as Superman.
He's super strong for a dog.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not
We'll-
disagreeing that he's not
we'll
super
pop it
strong.
there. We'll
Yeah.
pop it there.
Love Crypto. Love Crypto. Hopefully, next movie they get him right. But
Yeah, don't read the
hate on
comic
the dog.
Supergirl.
Don't hate on the dog, Will.
Man, we need man. Look,
Don't hate on the dog.
If we
Just
can get
because it's
Supergirl,
not a Great Dane doesn't mean that you can't love him, Will.
listen. If we can get Supergirl with Streaky, I'm straight.
I'm just saying, just be prepared for Superwoman, Women of Tomorrow. Have your heart crushed.
Why?
Because you're really getting excited about Crypto.
I like Crypto. Crypto's cool. Crypto and Bathound are cool.
And that's the sad part of the movie.
Man, don't do me like that, man. You getting as bad as Cat. You getting as bad as Cat with you getting as bad as Cat. You getting as bad as Cat with Laura Croft.
You're gonna just have to go read some comic books.
Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that. I thought Laura was all real, and then here come Cat up and said, "Nah, she's not." What the hell?
I'm just saying, your heart might get lost if Crypto has an accident.
Man, come on.
If Crypto dies in this movie, I'm boycotting.
Oh no, not Superman.
I know there was a story. I know there's a story out there. He lost his powers. I do know that, but
I've read the Superwoman, Women of Tomorrow comic, and that's what the movie's based off of. So I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, if they kill off Crypto in any way, shape, or form, I am banning DCEU. Like, no, James.
But this is what I need. I need everybody to go out and support this movie, and I'll tell you why for two reasons.
They fixed the costume too. He doesn't look as derpy in it now.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like a baggy.
Yeah, they fixed it. But everybody needs to go support this movie for two reasons. First, to go form your own opinion, because you're gonna get a lot of fake fans out there who are gonna tell you this, that, the other. Go see this movie and judge your own opinion. That's the first thing. Second thing, this is very important because this movie is going to be used to fund all other DC projects. So definitely go see the movie. Whether you like it, you don't, at least you went to go see it and you was able to form your own opinion on it and not have to listen to somebody else and their tainted view. Go ahead.
I know that Janae and you and Kat and I all said it, that this is a new generation that we're coming up to with DC, or the DCEU, so to speak. Yes. So I know I think everybody on this panel, Christopher Reeve was our Superman growing up, right? There are people in the 2000s who Brandon Roy was their Superman, right? I don't think it was as bad in the 2000s. I could be wrong, but I was just getting into social media at that point. But I think the movie got hate, but not necessarily Brandon Roy got hate as Superman, or I could have it vice versa. But you got to give this movie a chance to stand on its own legs. Because you said it right. Excuse me, that this is basically the foundation for future DCEU projects. And based off of the trailer, I'm falling in love with it. Yes, I don't like Nathan Fillion's bowl cut haircut, but I am willing to look past it.
I don't either.
But they're building.
It is comic book accurate.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is. Didn't say all I just said is I didn't like it. I didn't say I was, oh my God, they got it wrong. It's just, I didn't like it.
I mean, you're not really supposed to like Guy anyway.
I like Nathan Fillion. But I like Nathan Fillion because of his Halo history. So, take
Shaw
one.
likes
one
him.
with the other.
Shaw likes him.
But
someone's got it, I guess.
But, yeah, don't just shit on the movie because it's a new Superman. Don't just shit on the movie because one thing isn't accurate based off of the comic books. Oh my God, Crypto isn't. Just swallow your opinions, keep them to yourself, and go watch the movie.
Go watch the damn movie.
Give it 2 or 3 weeks before you put your opinion online, and let the movie have time to breathe and create its identity for the future of the DCEU.
Exactly.
I feel like people are already shit posting it as just like hitting in the comments of like trailers. Like, I don't like this movie.
Look, I'm gonna trigger Tyler when I say this. But if we gave Madam West a chance, or Madam Webb if we gave Madam Webb a chance, we can give Superman a chance.
True that.
You almost stuck the landing. You almost stuck the landing.
I just watched it with no volume, and like the scene where Lex is pointing up the gun and stuff. I'm sorry, but he looks like poster boy for like the Hitman movies.
Yeah, they made that.
It looks cool.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, that's Hitman.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look bad.
Wrong franchise today. Wrong franchise.
I'm I'm just saying.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's the wrong franchise.
If we're gonna talk about trailers, are we talking about the other trailer that dropped today?
Hitman was all right though.
What other trailer? I don't think I watched it.
Hitman was all right though.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they got Timothy Philanthropy or Timothy O'Fallon or the Timothy guy to play really well. As yeah, I don't know how to say it. He's Timothy Olympian. There we go. Whatever.
Well, like Chalamet, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Oh God, no. That kid's too young to be shaving his head.
All right. Let's move on into it. Who saw Daredevil?
I did not.
I did not yet.
I saw it. It was good.
It's good. I personally think like the way that they've done Daredevil, I have not, shock and awe, have seen and watched the original. But like this is how I felt that She-Hulk was supposed to be, kind of a thing. Like because like throughout this whole part of this series, he's been mainly a lawyer.
What?
So this is how don't let me. This is how I thought that She-Hulk was supposed to be. Very lawyer. I'm like, no, I don't want to fight crime. And then he finally and so
we've had like one episode where he's been in a courtroom.
Actually,
but he hasn't been fighting people in his suit for the most part.
Technically,
yeah, but that's
two. But still, this is how I thought it was gonna go. It's like she's like the whole because he's struggling and then like doing some vigilante stuff, but not vigilante stuff because he doesn't have a suit on. But this is how I thought She-Hulk was gonna be, but
no.
So,
She-Hulk.
And I was like, wow, maybe I should watch the first season.
She-Hulk sucked. She sucked.
Yeah,
she sucked.
It's like trash.
But I do like the fact that we see Daredevil in a pseudo relationship, which shows a human side because a lot of the times we don't see human side to these superheroes. Particularly the more iconic they are, the less of a human side we see from them. So it was good to see Daredevil in a committed relationship. I do like that part of it. I also like the end when she said when the current wife sent old boy in to kill Kingpin, and he thought he had it. He thought he had him. Then he died at the end. I'm like, bruh, that's being prepared.
A side note, just to kind of connect a dot that I guess I felt dumb that I didn't connect until just recently. That actress who plays Kingpin's wife. You know what other comic book movie she's been in?
What?
Man of Steel. She is Superman's mom.
Nice.
Krypton.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was rewatching that and I was like, oh my god, that's.
Oh man, that's
Mama Superman.
Yep, that is on Krypton. That is Superman's mom.
All right, you guys, we got some Sony news here that we're gonna go over.
Shoney.
Spider-Man, brand new day. Exclusive.
I'm disappointed that there's no word home in it like all the others.
Well, no, because they're trying to pivot away from that.
I just think it's funny.
I'm more surprised at the fact that this came out before we get the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse type of movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the latest one, but I'm bad.
Janae, you're missing out on a lot.
What, the latest Spider-Man movie or the latest Spider-Verse movie?
The latest Spider-Verse movie.
Oh, because I haven't watched any of them.
Ando, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yo, watch your language, Tyler. We're not a geek.
You're getting crapped on now, Ando.
Right, I'm okay with that.
Ando, I'm sorry, but your geek card is gonna be you're gonna get a strike.
Real quick.
Wait, only a strike. I usually get stolen.
we also got Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse coming exclusive to theaters.
Is that Spider-Spawn?
At first glance, it looked like Spawn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Spider-Spawn?
It's Prowler.
Yeah, that's Prowler.
Prowl.
Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming exclusively to theaters June 4th of 2027. And the thing that pisses me off, unless they do constant marketing, because right now I'm in 2025 and there's a lot of us out there who are scatterbrained and ain't gonna remember this shit. So unless you just do some incredible promotion, you're gonna forget about both these franchises.
They will.
But I know that they'll do some marketing and do whatever they can to get both of them over.
But animation takes a long time, so I get it.
Can I just say with that first Spider-Man
the only
movie?
thing I will say, I'm a little worried with them naming the next Spider-Man movie Brand New Day, because I want I've read that comic, and so I don't know.
Sad sigh.
What?
You just had a big sad sigh. So
Well, it's just I've read
Yeah,
that
that's what
comic,
we said, Cat. That's what we said, Cat. He looks like Spawn. That's what we said.
and I'm just unsure how they're gonna do it, because there's characters that have not really been introduced yet that are key parts of Brand New Day.
Can I just say, when I hear people say Brand New Day, I expect Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston to come out with pancakes. It's a new day, yes it is. And then Spider-Man is going to start eating pancakes. I'm sorry.
I have no idea that reference.
Yeah, that's the New Day is a tag team in WWE. That's
okay.
why.
That's like are now heels. Are they heels?
Yeah, now they're heels.
Yeah,
so.
they're heels now.
Biggie's no longer part of it. I was mad.
Yeah,
like,
screw you, Kofi, and screw you, Xavier. If you watch this,
All
seriously,
right.
your show Up, Down, Down is awesome. I love it.
We also have some Century news. We got some picks up. First look at Century. Picks 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, with Sony, you skipped over the Tron stuff. Was that Sony?
It wasn't given to me.
Or is it Disney? Maybe it's Disney. I don't remember anymore.
That Disney, though? That was Disney, I thought.
Oh, maybe it's Disney. I thought Sony was it. Maybe it's Disney.
I thought it was Disney. I thought Tron was Disney.
My bad.
Yeah, Tron is Disney. I'm sorry.
Disney.
But yeah, that's the first one. We got another photo here of him.
That looks like an action figure.
Yeah, I was going to say that's an action figure. Marvel Legends in the upper left-hand corner. That's how you're going to be able to buy.
Why does he look like Owen Wilson?
Well, I think it looks like Bill Pullman.
Wow.
Bill Pullman is the dude's dad that plays him. So.
I was gonna say very Robot Chicken-esque. That is
I can see that too. Yeah, but the guy playing Sentry, Lewis Pullman, is actually Bill Pullman's kid. So
okay.
Yeah, when you look at that picture, he also played Bob in Top Gun Maverick. So
now we also got some.
And he's gonna play Bob now.
Yeah, he's playing Bob again.
Now we also
what's Bob short for? Bob.
We also got a Fantastic Four poster here.
I like it.
Nice.
Very retro.
Very retro, but still very retro, but cool.
Yeah,
retro, but cool. Yeah,
they're going for that anyway, so it's on brand.
Oh yeah. We also got some Marvel Rivals news, and I'm gonna go back into this while we're talking about this. It's starting to piss me off. Do you know people have issues with the way Emma Frost looks? They're making her too. I'll pull it up again while I talk. They're making her too sexualized.
Well,
I have no problem with this.
Has anyone ever read a comic book before?
Right.
That's Emma Frost's whole ordeal.
That's Emma Frost's whole thing.
Have they never watched or played any video games ever? Dead or Alive had a lot of sexualized costumes.
Well, that's a little different.
And don't even get me started on Dead or Alive volleyball. Don't get me started on
volleyball.
There was one bikini that was just a freaking string that covered the top and
Whoa,
the
Janae, you played Dead or Alive?
No. My older brother did. So
she's using the older brother as an excuse. She using the older brother as an excuse. That's what it is. That's what it is.
She's like, oh yeah, my brother played.
My brother played it. Yeah, I'm trying to get in on the action.
But I just wanted to watch him play these things.
Yeah, that's wanted to watch him play.
No, what really happened was Sinead's older brother couldn't get past the volleyball levels because he was too busy staring at the bouncing chest. And he's like, Janae, I can't do this, sis. You got to beat it. Why? What's going on? It's not difficult for me. Don't you see the ball? Yeah, the ball's right there, right there. Oh, I'm paying attention to the wrong ball.
No, I just.
But we need to get rid of, and this is why I'll reiterate this. And I'll hashtag get rid of fake fans. Because this has been Emma Frost's whole ordeal since the freaking beginning.
Down with how the Goblin Queen's outfit was for X-Men 97.
That's like
one of her main outfits.
And I bet you these are the same people. And I bet you these are the same people that got mad when the first iteration of Lola Bunny came out.
Yep.
I bet you.
Yeah. Wasn't there a scene in X-Men First Class where she seduces a Russian leader?
Yep.
Yes.
Dude, read your comics. Get your stuff straight, guys.
Yeah.
This
Get
isn't
it
cancel culture.
together. Get it together, all these fake fans out here.
Yeah.
Get your stuff together,
Emma
man.
Frost
watch
is by
Barney.
far one of my favorite X-Men.
Emma Frost don't need no man.
Oh my God, I had to say Barney.
It-
Did you see they're coming out with a new Barney show?
Yeah.
No.
I
It's,
do not like how they reprised
What?
Barney.
Why?
I don't know.
Diamond's interested.
Oh yeah, she interested in that boy.
I-
Why?
Invested.
Why?
It's because
Why?
because that he's computer. They're all computer generated and not actual people.
I don't like
don't-
this.
I don't
Delete
care.
it. I don't like
I don't care.
change.
I'm with Diamond.
I don't like change.
You never say I don't
I
like
just said-
change.
I just said we need to
I
cancel
don't like
cancel culture.
change.
No.
I don't like change.
You guys mess
Um,
with the Muppet Babies. Do not mess with Barney.
They already messed up with Muppet Babies.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
Terribly.
we have a new
Care Bears.
Superman. We have a new Superman trailer pick.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
Like I said, the whole
It's not
interaction.
bad.
The whole interaction between Krypto and Superman before he starts dragging him back to the Fortress of Solitude, that is worth watching the trailer alone.
Mhm.
I will say that.
He still looks like a homeless dog that needs to be fed. So sad dog. He's a sad dog.
But he's
Just
a cute dog.
You can put it back up on the
It
screen.
looks like, no offense to people that like terriers, but it looks like a terrier mix. I'm not a fan of terriers.
Oh.
Oh,
So
you don't
you're the
like to.
problem.
Oh.
I am the problem.
You admitted it.
I know I'm the problem, Endo.
Crypto, man. If it,
I'm
man,
bitching
You know
about
what? I get it. You're a Huskies fan. It's okay.
if it was up to me, Crypto would have been a Rottweiler. I'm
No,
just
you
saying.
needed to make him like a
He would've
breed.
been a
I'm kind of
Rottweiler.
biased.
He would have been a
Rottweiler, so
He would have been a Rottweiler or a pit bull puppy.
Yes.
I would have been okay with like a German Shepherd too.
I would have been okay even with a lab. That's not even a lab. That because there are English cream lab dogs that would look better than that, and they would be very white and very beautiful. And we have one in our family. And
Screw it. Let it be a Dalmatian. Disney can't corner on Dalmatian.
A Dalmatian, that'd be hilarious.
Come here, Spot.
But they're not very friendly. They're kind of mean and aggressive.
Yeah, they are.
There's a rumor out that there's a Superman test screening about Bradley Chubb is playing Jor-El.
I'm sorry, Bradley who?
His last name's Chubb.
Bradley Cooper. I'm sorry. Cooper.
Yeah,
I read it wrong. My bad.
Wrong podcast.
My bad, dude. My bad, dude.
No,
My
but
bad, dude.
I'm okay with that. Bradley
I'm all right
Cooper,
with it,
I think Bradley Cooper could pull it in and do a serious role for a minute.
Yeah.
So
We have a new Lilo and Stitch poster. Did he send me that?
Yeah,
He sent me
that's
that
the
one? He sent me that one? Hold on.
was that an April Fool's joke? Because we're
There we
late on
go.
April Fool's.
There we
There we go.
There we go.
From the
All right,
trailer
let's-
that I saw in theaters, it looked pretty good.
Yes,
So-
I will agree. This is a live
excited.
action Disney movie I'm okay with.
So
There's
It's
a
but the one sucky thing is like when they're doing live action, most of them are shot for shot. So it's like I've already seen what happened.
yeah.
So
Hey, well,
Yeah,
keep
but
going.
that
how-
is
and that's
they
how
go to
it felt
change it,
for-
and people get angry about that too, so they can't really
That-
win.
That's how it
You
felt
can't
for
really
How to
win.
Train
You
Your
can't really
Dragon.
win. Yeah.
exactly like the movie, and so it's like, what's the point of this?
I'm still waiting for Disney to say, "Hey, we're remaking the Black Cauldron or live actioning that."
That would be so
Don't
I
tease me with the
saw-
good time, Diamond.
I
they're gonna
saw
make the page
someone make a trailer for Treasure Planet.
Yes.
It was so good. I can't remember if I sent it to you, Diamond, though. I have to
Someone
find it.
used AI to make a live action Atlantis trailer.
Nice.
That.
So
I've seen
what
that
kind of movies, what kind of Easter eggs are we seeing in this picture?
Star
I got-
Wars.
Aladdin, I got
20th
Toy
Century
Story,
Fox.
You got Marvel.
yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
Beauty and
Got
the
the
Beast.
Avenger side. You got the Avenger sign behind him.
Yep. We got Wally.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fox.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah,
You got the 20th Century Fox.
yeah.
Yep.
You got Mickey Mouse because he's wearing the broken Mickey Mouse hat.
Will
Oh,
Mhm.
Pixar. That's a Pixar.
I
man,
sent
not
a
Wally.
picture in the chat
Yeah.
just to give a reference when people were talking about how they think crypto isn't comic
You wanna come
accurate.
say hi?
The picture shows crypto that was original crypto.
Hey, Janae, someone wants to say hi.
Hi. It's a
Yeah,
wild Rob.
You don't. Hey, it's a wild Rob. Got it.
Janae said that's a wild Rob. Go on, put him in the poke. Go on, catch him. Go on, catch him in the Pokeball.
Throw a master ball.
Oh, master ball at him.
He's approaching me. No, that is mine. You cannot take. Give me back my cup.
No, he stole it.
This picture right here is a comic accurate crypto.
That's
classic crypto, yes.
Classic crypto. So because aren't they going for classic Superman? Yep. They're not going for modern, right?
Well, they're pulling from 3 or 4 different storylines.
Oh.
But this is like crypto back in like the 80s. Like this was before we got the Great Dane style we have now. That was crypto back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. There's a new update has arrived for Greta Gerwig's adaptation of the Chronicles of Narnia, where Meryl Streep reportedly in talks to play Asia. I'm sorry, Aslan. I think I said that right.
Asia.
You think Meryl Streep is playing Aslan?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's the update. That's what I have here.
But Meryl Streep was also in Hook as a man, so
she was.
Yeah. No, that was Glenn Close. Glenn Close was
sorry.
It was
sorry.
Asleep.
Okay. It was Glenn Close.
I'm sure there are some movies that Meryl Streep played as a guy and we just didn't recognize her because she has that range.
It just makes me. Did they do all the books? Did they get through all of them?
No, they only did Prince Caspian and The Witch, The Lion, and the Wardrobe.
They also did The Voyage of Dawn Treader.
Right?
Okay.
Did they do a third one?
Yeah, they did The Voyage of Dawn Treader. Yep.
Okay, I didn't. Then I've never seen it.
Isn't there 4 books?
5.
There's 5. It's like why not somehow finish the series?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
See, I'm saying the same thing about the
instead of redo it, because at least in the old school like 80s 90s ones that I grew up with the 2D cartoon animals and stuff, I believe they did all of them, because I remember my mom, after her class read the books, she would have them watch the movie and then compare and contrast the difference between the books and the movies.
Right.
So, but that was like old ones. So
now, if you did that, question: would you start with the Lion, the Witch, Wardrobe, or there's 2 other books you could technically start on, depending on what you wanted to go at?
Yeah.
Because there's you have the Magician's Nephew, which came out later, but it's a prequel.
Yeah.
I think didn't the Silver Chair take place before too?
I believe so. I haven't read them in a long time / watched the movies and the old movies in a long time, but I believe so. I'd have to double check. But and as you said, if they're prequels, then that would be better to do than trying to redo it, because like the new ones, I feel that they weren't bad.
I thought the first 2 were really good. A movie series that they need to freaking finish is Divergent. That's a movie that they need to finish.
I never watched it. So.
Me neither.
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed them. So.
All right. We also got some more news here. Tales of the Underworld release May 4th. There's a trailer coming out on that day. Anybody interested in that?
Sorry, repeat that again. What was that?
That's a video game, right?
Tales of the Underworld release May 4th. There's a trailer coming out on May 4th.
You're thinking Undertale for the video game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Janae,
Yes.
I'm starting.
I didn't want to start until you started, so.
Okay, open yours. I'm ready to go.
I already opened it. I'm just waiting.
Oh, cool.
She's holding it.
What the hell is this?
3.
The hell is this?
2.
Just cupping it up.
Hey, hold on. Before you bite, Diamond, do you have your Reese's Pieces?
Wait a minute.
The hell is this?
You should have read the chat, dude. We're being sponsored by Reese's today.
I got it. They got like a
Nobody tell me shit.
on me.
Okay, Janae, you have to take a bite for Will. I got to take a bite for Ty, and Diamond has a Reese's Pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it is our Reese's break. We're gonna break into a couple Reese's.
Break. Oh,
all
Jesus.
Right. So
those are good.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Watching they took that Christian church bite.
Oh, that is good.
She took that
Christian.
She took that Christian church bite. She took that Christian. Like she knew it was gonna be bad. Like she knew. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She took that little Christian church.
What did you bite into, Janae?
Peanut butter and jelly with grape.
Oh, that's gross.
Ando went all the way in. Listen, y'all. Go back and watch the tape. Look, Ando went all the way into the bite. He went all the way. He was ready. He was ready to take the challenge. Janae took that little Christian bite. She took that little Christian church bite.
2 bites.
And they were both small.
He took it all the way in.
And they were both small Christian church bites. It was like,
you want me to eat the whole ugly, nasty
you don't have
thing?
to.
You
don't have to eat the whole thing. He just wanted
Janae, I will say, the grape one, I do not like mixing it with the chocolate. The strawberry was tolerable for 2 bites.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish after the second bite.
My son's eating the strawberry one right now. So hopefully he likes
man,
it. But the one that Ando has, the first one, the dark fudge one, is so good.
That was so funny. I'm clipping that, Janae. I'm clipping that.
Put on TikTok.
That was so funny. I'm putting that on TikTok. Janae takes Christian church bite of new Reese's cup. That was amazingly funny.
Everybody, that's how much I bit into it. Gross.
Like, throw it away.
I do not like the grape one.
Well, guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? Y'all just ruined the sponsorship. We ain't getting shit from Reese's now.
Reese's company.
We ain't getting
peanut butter inside out. Those are delicious.
Absolutely.
We ain't getting nothing from
If
Reese's
you
now.
Peanut butter, Janae. Now tell me if I'm wrong. If you take that Reese's peanut
how you doing,
butter,
Gabe?
do the inside out cup and put the jelly inside of it, that is a much better combination. The chocolate is what ruins it.
How you doing, Gabe? Welcome to the stream. We ain't getting shit from Reese's now, y'all.
You just eat the inside out ones. Those are
M&Ms.
I'm glad we got the Fish Audio sponsorship because we ain't getting none from Reese's now.
Well, then again, I get
Mars, isn't it, or is it Hershey?
We ain't getting nothing.
Hershey. It's Hershey.
Yeah, so we ain't getting nothing from Hershey
if you're
now.
out there listening, I haven't taken a bite, so you can send me free Reese's as much as you like.
Listen, I know this. I know this. I know Fish Audio is a leader of realistic multilingual voice generation. So definitely go over and check them out for sure. Definitely go check them out. You can do voices like Donald Trump if you want to do Donald Trump and some other celebrity voices as well. So definitely go over and check them out. That's Fish Audio, you guys. So definitely go check them out.
You guys gotta go check out my voice.
Canceled or something? Jeez.
Check out
we are sponsored by them. Yes.
Fish Audio. It's great, guys. I'm already there.
It's great.
Just like I'm on this podcast.
Diamond, at least for Reese's Pieces were probably delicious compared to what I ate.
But we can't. But we didn't have Diamond on. We didn't have Diamond on camera to show that. That could have saved us.
Yeah. What the hell, Diamond?
What are you talking about? I said I love the lava one. We're good, man.
I do have regular Reese's Cup Easter eggs.
You should bring them to me right now.
So yeah, I should bring them to you right now.
Go try to House right now.
Still going.
So,
go try to House right now.
To make myself an even more weirdo, I take chocolate ice cream. I take the chocolate off like the holiday Reese's cups because they have the most peanut butter, and then I throw the peanut butter chunk, like break it up and throw the peanut butter chunks and mix it in with my chocolate ice cream. It's so good. And I throw away the chocolate.
That doesn't
Don't shake your head. It's delicious. It's so delicious.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Segue.
August 1st.
William's like, she is a damn weirdo. This white girl's just a weirdo.
Oh man, August 1st is the release date for Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. I'm sort of kind of excited for this because I think Star Trek hasn't gotten enough love Anybody excited for this?
Well, I think it's a nice chapter on something that they've been building on, and it's nice that they're going to keep going on a project rather than start something new.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
Yeah. Anybody watch Devil May Cry on Netflix?
I watched the first 2 episodes, and yes.
Episodes.
What did y'all think?
Oh, amazing!
Great.
Yeah.
Is it better than Food Wars?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah!
No, look. If Janae says it's better than Food Wars, then it's got to be worth watching.
Oh, you know what Janae said. You know what she said. I'm shocked. I wouldn't know.
It's a different anime genre.
But Janae, I'm shocked. But Janae, I'm shocked. I wouldn't anime recommendation from you.
What?
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry.
Oh, I was gonna do that for The next week's.
Oh, Will just ruined it. You just burned it down, Will. Good job.
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
Burst that bubble.
Damn, y'all, I ain't sorry. The hell with that. She gonna do it next week.
Hey, I guess we know what the anime recommendation is for next week.
Hey, you already know it. The only thing we got. She just got to make sure she.
It was really good.
Hold on, Janae.
We're just waiting on a good script.
Well, you forgot to put the 2 most important words up on the screen. Spoiler alert.
I did forget.
Well, if Andrew's watching, he'll be excited because he'll know now.
He'll know what's up.
He gets so boned when I don't tell him.
Andrew, you know now.
We also have
But it was really good.
We also have an invisible Funko Pops, pick number 7.
But how are we supposed to see it if they're invisible?
Invincible.
I'm sorry.
These are concepts. These aren't actual.
Yeah, they're not actual Funkos.
I was going to say that one with the fiery red hair and the pink suit, I totally would buy that one. But since it's just a concept.
I hope we see these, though. Particularly on Nessa.
In that, wouldn't she be naked? So would they actually make a Funko Pop where they're naked? So
y'all say I'm bad. Y'all say I'm bad. She ever tell me I want naked Funko Pops. She ever tell y'all say I'm bad.
Have you seen that episode? Where she's naked?
I saw the episode. Yeah.
She became all naked and blasted someone.
Yeah.
He's like, I want a naked statue.
I want a naked statue. Y'all talking about me though. Y'all talking about me and
that like creep coming in.
So then you know well, you know what this means then, right? If they make a naked Funko Pop of that, Cat's gonna be crying at Funko that they need to make a naked Magneto daddy.
Yep. I don't understand.
Look, if you guys make the naked ladies, you gotta make Magneto daddy.
Daddy Magneto's gotta be even. You have to make it even. Yeah. I don't understand why it's not even. It has to be. No. But we also got a Tron 3 trailer coming through.
Tron Ares.
You know what?
It actually looks dope as shit.
I ain't got no problem with Tron.
Have you watched the trailer?
I have not. I saw it on TikTok and then I skipped over it.
It's fucking. Really sorry, it looks great.
What is this TikTok?
It looks
it's something you're not on yet. That's what it is.
You need to get on it before they ban it.
You need to get on before they ban it. They just got another 75 days.
I'll get on it and then they'll ban it.
That'll probably happen. That'll probably happen.
You're gonna get on it.
That'll probably happen.
So then I shouldn't get on it. Then it won't be banned.
That'll probably happen. You need to get on there, Janae, for real. You need to get on there for real.
Well, it's going to be the opposite. Janae's going to get on, and Trump's going to be like, look, Janae got on TikTok. If Janae's on TikTok, we got to keep it, okay? Look, my administration may not do a whole hell of a lot right, okay? But if Janae gets on the damn TikTok, we got to keep the damn TikTok, okay? Look.
Isn't TikTok supposed to be banned like this month?
They got 75. They got a 75 day extension.
It's supposed to be banned on the 9th.
Look, yeah, 75 day extension.
Tomorrow, but I guess I got pushed.
They got a 75-day extension.
We got it extended for 75
days. It's never going to get banned at this point now.
Definitely.
I don't think it's going to get banned at all, to be truthful.
Yeah, the fact that they didn't ban it the first time shows they're not banning.
Well, hold on. They did ban it. And then
not really.
Somebody was like, yeah, nah, we ain't doing this. And then it was like, 20-hour ban. That's all you got.
Was it really 20? I thought it was like 12 hours.
No, it wasn't even. No. Yeah, what's it? Okay, so it was like 12 hours. It's so like you get in trouble with the wrong parent, and then the next parent comes in and goes, "We got you. You ain't in trouble. Come on, let's go."
We have some Doctor Who news. There were Joe Martin and Michelle Gomez was at the Doctor Who premiere. I know Michelle Gomez. I don't know Joe Martin, but I know Michelle Gomez. I've never really gotten to Doctor Who.
Me neither.
I've really never gotten into it.
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Let me tell you how old I am. I was a teenager. I was a teenager when the first season came out on PBS. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember the original Daleks and everything. And Tom Baker as the first Doctor. Yep, remember. I
don't remember.
But past season 2, I stopped watching it. So yeah. There's a new Phineas and Ferb on Disney Plus on June the 4th.
I'm excited about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought, I didn't watch all of Phineas and Ferb, but when it was on, it's really good.
Yeah, Marvel crossovers too.
I kind of missed. I never really watched Phineas Ferb.
The main part I liked the most was Perry the platypus.
Yeah. Everybody like Perry. Everybody like Perry.
Ando and Deep Thought.
Perry.
Yeah.
No, I'm on Facebook at the moment.
He's over there. He's over there looking at Emma Frost.
No, what he's doing is making me a TikTok.
He's looking at he's over
my pictures.
He's over there. He's over there.
No, let's be honest.
Today,
it's not really
today,
Emma Frost for him because he needs to be at redhead for him.
Yeah,
That's
it
true.
can be
That's
Jean
true.
Grey. They need to put Phoenix in the game and a
She is in
costume
the
like
game.
that. Is
I thought
Phoenix
she
in?
I
Did
thought
they
she was
finally
in the
add her
game.
or no?
I thought she was in the game.
I
No.
don't think Phoenix is in the game. I don't think Jean Grey.
She's on the
I
list
know.
to come in, but she hasn't been introduced.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know
okay.
Scarlet Witch is in, and Scarlet Witch has some really attractive costumes. So
Yes.
No, I was looking at Facebook, and somebody said something about the Nintendo price hike, and somebody responded with, "Man, I miss poverty Nintendo," and it's a picture of an old school GameCube at Walmart that goes, "Screw this! Who wants to travel back to 2020, or who wants to travel back to 2004 and get that $50 GameCube when it was on sale?"
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Save that money, boy. Save that money, boy. We do have a picture from the Rick and Morty news right here. Season 8 on May 25th.
I'm sorry.
Still
What
a show?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why do we need a picture if the same people are gonna be in the same show?
But it's not the same voice actor anymore.
Oh, it's
I
not?
thought they already replaced the voice actor like a season or two ago.
They did.
Yeah.
And then they
Okay.
replaced him
Okay.
again.
Okay.
No.
I just couldn't get into it.
It was fun
What,
for a
Rick and
minute,
Morty?
and then I got over it.
Yeah, I don't like the animation style, and I don't know.
Here we go again.
The only
Here we
thing
go
that I
again.
like, the only thing that I
Here
like
we
about
go
Rick and
again.
Morty,
I couldn't watch what is it? Some of the newer Cartoon Network. I never watched Adventure Time. I didn't really like the noodly.
What? Adventure Time's so good.
Adventure Time was great.
Adventure Time was written by people who were hotboxing the entire time.
Yeah, but then they went off and made other shows like
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
And then
they
I
just
tried
hotboxed
to watch
some
Steven
more.
Universe, so
Janae, make
What?
room for another seat on that boat because I've never watched Adventure Time.
Oh my
I-
god.
What?
Nope, never.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like how Janae just tried to do a high five and
Yeah, I ain't no just,
I know, he
just ignored her ass.
That's so swirling.
hey, but for real, we got one more piece of news, and then we'll go ahead and get into today's anime news, and then we'll get into Diamond's gaming news.
Then we
Sydney
got to get into
Sweeney-
Power Rangers sexy.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah, and then you got something too, don't you, Ando?
Where I was just going to piggyback off of the Nintendo Direct that came out.
Oh, I thought you had something else about a hotel.
Well.
What we talked about?
No, I sent you a picture about comedy dads, but that was it. That's
Okay.
Before
Sydney
we
Sweeney
get
is
to the
in.
next piece of news. You mentioned it, but I feel like we kind of just skipped past it. Did no one else watch Tron Ares the trailer?
I did not.
Nope.
I was
Okay,
bad.
I guess fine. I was
I got
saying,
no problem
I
with
actually wanted to talk about it because it was so cool.
Defeated
problem with
Tyler K.
No,
Yeah,
I watched it like an hour ago and I was like, oh my god, this fucking thing looks dope. And I was so excited to talk about it tonight. And then I was like, oh yes, never mind.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the
Thanks
final
for
piece of news.
noticing.
Sydney Sweeney is in final talks to star in a legendary Gundam movie. That's interesting.
Can I just say I am on my way to Hollywood? I need you guys to back me up because Sydney
Did you shoot
Sweeney
your
just
shot with
announced that
Sydney?
she's single. Yep, she just announced she's single. So as long as I don't bring up Madam Web, I should be okay and have a shot. I'll let you guys know what's going on in a week.
Hey, she must be doing something right if her career can survive Madam Web.
Facts.
Am I getting chingy at the yeah? I'm
She getting other
chingy
roles.
at the
She getting other
holiday.
roles. Instead of getting she got the holiday.
With me and my friends.
Hey.
We're
Hey.
at the hotel Holiday Inn.
Saying,
All right, let's go over to Janae and get her anime news. Janae, what
Oh
you
my
got in the world?
goodness
What you got in the
gracious.
world of anime?
hold on. Before Janae starts, Janae, do you have the bad taste of grape jelly with peanut butter and chocolate out of your mouth yet?
Why you gotta remind her?
Yes, I
of that,
do. I made my
Okay.
husband take it away, and he
Good.
said my son enjoyed the strawberry one. So
Good. He's gonna come back to you in
he
2
said it was
minutes.
disgusting. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
The
never
husband
mind
said
that.
it was. Your husband said it was disgusting. Or your
the strawberry one.
Oh,
strawberry
okay.
But my son liked it. So,
Okay,
but it's
okay.
chocolate, so
Yeah,
kids don't know.
right.
Chocolate!
So play taps. Demon Slayer, there will be no more seasons. They're just going to do the story remaining as cinema releases. So it's just going to be movies.
No!
So, of course.
Why?
Because it's coming out in Japan, because Japan made it. The films will be the first, and people are going to be really upset because there's going to be lots of spoilers of the film everywhere else after the releases in Japan.
I know, right? That's diabolical. That's illogical and diabolical, Cat. Illogical and diabolical.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Strawberry jelly and peanut butter belong together. I like strawberry jelly and peanut butter.
As a sandwich, it's fine.
It's
but
fine.
I prefer peanut butter and honey. So
that's a good one too.
That's old school too.
I prefer peanut butter and honey, and then I throw my Cool Ranch chips in the middle and crunch it all up.
What the fuck?
Because I'm weird.
No. Ham and cheese sandwiches, sure. Crunch your chips up. No, peanut butter and jelly, you leave it.
My dad would do that too with his Lay's potato chips. He put it in his peanut butter sandwiches and crunch it up.
See, I can't peanut butter and jelly. You can't play around with peanut butter and jelly.
Don't knock it until you try it. It's delicious.
Deviant behavior.
I don't do sweet and salty.
You're learning lots of deviant behavior from me.
I have to say, it is funny to hear you say not to knock until you try it when you haven't tried TikTok.
Oh,
that's not food.
Oh.
Janae, you're talking to the guy that will not put chocolate in his popcorn.
Who?
Good point, Tyler. Good point.
You don't
put like peanut butter. Like my sister will put M&Ms and bunch of crunches inside the popcorn. I can't do
Rolos and hot popcorn. Oh my god, so good.
I can't do it.
Yes.
Peanut butter and honey sandwiches with Cool Ranch chips. Peanut butter and jelly. No.
I really want some taco flavored Doritos right now.
That's worse than orange vodka and Pepsi.
Don't knock it until you try it.
It's delicious.
Again, you keep saying don't knock it until you try it, but I'm waiting for you to try TikTok.
Look at Janae's face when she does it. Don't knock it until you try it.
Hold on, Janae. If you go 3 more shades of red on your face, you will match the color of hair that I want.
Well, I am very, very pale because I am ginger, so I go red really quick. Also, I've had like 2.5, 3 of these. So
really trying to match Diamond's picture.
Vodka, just regular vodka.
Yo, are you trying to match the red hair? Picture?
Huh?
Yeah, she's trying to match Diamond's hair color.
Yeah.
All right. So, more taps. Crunchyroll is going to be removing Toradora from the platform. So you won't be able to find it. I don't know. I'm assuming licensing something.
Come on, man. Crunchyroll don't like nice things.
Well, gotta go watch it on the illegal side.
Crunchyroll don't like Crunchyroll don't like nice things, man. Come on, man.
I need to find a site to watch the anime I showed you, Janae.
Huh?
The anime I showed you in the chat earlier, I need to find a site to watch that since Crunchyroll took it off in the US.
Right?
Crunchyroll pisses me.
But I'm assuming it's kind of like Netflix where like things get cycled out because like some of the animes that I really enjoyed aren't on Crunchyroll anymore. They came out back in 2016 and then like ended I think in 2020 like season 3 wise, and it's completely gone and I can't and it was on Hulu for a while but it's gone now. Yeah. William would never watch this series because it's about Japanese idol group, so like hell no.
You got that right.
All right. And then
I need some action. I don't need no damn singing. I need some action. If I don't listen to bad singing, I'll just pull up Spotify for some bad singing.
Don't knock me till you try me.
So I have another one. Let's see where are we going. And greatest animes of all time, according to Japan. I have the top 5, which I'm surprised.
Go.
Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and Assassin's Classroom. Now, if you go to my anime lists, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood has been
How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream.
Forever and has only been knocked out once, and I can't remember what it was knocked out for, but then immediately took the number 1 spot. So I'm surprised that that's not in in this. But I was gonna go to the list later to see what the top 20 are, but I'm just surprised that this is the list. I've watched all of these except for number 5, which is Assassin's Classroom.
You've never seen that?
I have not seen
Braver and Better
way.
So
that's good.
But I've seen Attack on Titan. I've seen Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen, and
I just don't like. I just don't like one scene in Attack on Titan.
Wait, isn't Freyren on the list still or no?
Well, this is only 5. I have not looked at the full 20. That
okay, yeah, I was like, I thought Freyren
these are
was
also ranked. These are also ranked that they have, which are getting 8 million views per month. These top 5 are.
Okay. I just don't like.
I started talking about the voting that they have going on.
I just don't like one scene in Attack on Titan. That's when you see the mama getting eaten. The little boy gotta watch his mama getting eaten up. I don't like that scene.
Yeah, but for spoiler alerts for people that haven't watched Attack on Titan, what sucks is the Titan that kills your boy's mom is the mom of his half brother.
Yeah.
That's another mess.
Yeah, that's another sad part. Yep.
I have not recommended Attack on Titan yet because it took me 3 tries to get through the first couple episodes,
it's hard.
Throughout a couple years to actually enjoy it.
It can be hard.
Until William said, "Hey, you need to watch this again," and so then I rewatched it, and then I was mad when it took forever for the last season to come out.
Yeah. They pissed me off with that. That's like High School DxD. They taking forever to continue that damn story.
And then Netflix will begin streaming the English subtitled version of The Rose of Versailles. And I've watched the original. I find it pretty good. It's a set in France, whereas like Marie Antoinette wise kind of thing. Yeah. So I don't think William would watch it.
Comparing it to Death Note is making me a bad taste.
What? Oh,
I'm just reading the comment there saying like, oh, Solo Leveling is great. I haven't watched Solo Leveling. I've heard it's good. I have
not watched it. Yeah.
But then seeing that it's like, oh, it's like similar to Death Note. I'm like, oh, that puts a bad taste in my mouth.
I think he means the way it can be consumed. Mm-hmm. Not comparing it to anime. Not comparing it to anime. Because it's two different genres. It's 2 different genres.
Yeah. Death Note, I watched the first episode and it made no goddamn sense to me.
The manga is better than the anime, but like in the later part of the series of Death Note, it's same with the manga. When it hits that arc, it just gets to me. So, but I did finish that series. It was okay. I started rewatching it a few months ago, but then haven't refinished it. But The Rose of Versailles is going to start streaming on Netflix on April 30th. And it will be streaming with English dubs. So I'm excited to rewatch it to see what some of the differences are from the original. I believe the original anime came out in the 80s, 90s. Okay. So, and that was when I watched the original, it was on Crunchyroll, and that was I think it was back in 2016, 2017 when I watched it. But I personally enjoyed it because I sometimes like the history things when they don't even have they have the characters, but then they add a character to go through and interact with real characters of history. So, right. And then the last little bit of anime news that Tyler might be excited about, Miss Kurabashi Dragon Maid, the lonely dragon wants to be loved. The anime film will start streaming. The full trailer is Wednesday, but then the trailer reveals some stuff, but it should be coming out in theaters. At least in Japan.
It's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a movie.
So you said Dragon in Love.
Yeah. Have you not heard about Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid?
You might enjoy it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's probably not sexual enough for Will, but at the same time, it is pretty sexual though.
It's girl love, so.
No. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Well, it's dragon girl with human gorilla, or infatuation.
It's an anime where a drunk, a very anti like social woman ends up befriending a dragon. The dragon can shapeshift into a human, and the dragon ends up living with her as a maid, because she has like a huge like crush on her. And then over time, a bunch of other like dragons come to their world and kind of slowly just join them in society.
All the dragon girls are pretty stacked. So.
It's super funny. It is romantic, but it's also super funny and very horny.
It's like watching Monster Mitsu.
Yeah. No. It's not that way. That is a totally different one.
Something in that. No.
Monster Mizu is hentai, where this one is at least PG-13.
I'll check it out.
It's super funny. It only has like 2 seasons.
I'll check it out. Can't hurt.
I wish there'd be another season.
Can't hurt. Cannot hurt.
Yeah, I was surprised it didn't have a second season. That happens a lot. And then it's like, okay, then I need to find the manga and read the manga. What's going on.
I'm still waiting for season 2 of Beast Tamer.
I'm still waiting on a season 2 of the anime version of High School DxD.
They ain't never coming out.
That ain't never coming out.
It's like High School of the Dead. It's never coming out.
Yeah.
Etch sketch never happened.
They did the newborn. They did newborn. Then they did the season after that with a new studio Ballerman. That's the last time you heard of it. So
I'm still waiting my season 2 of Seraph of the Dead or Seraph of the End.
All right. Appreciate that, Janae. Appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and move on over.
And my anime recommendation was Friday is Apothecary Diaries, and it just dropped on Netflix. So if anybody's been wanting to watch it, it's on Netflix now. Unsure if it's another one that William would watch, but I think it's hilarious.
It's pretty good.
But I've enjoyed it, and I've gonna rewatch it with the dubs. I've only been watching with subs, so I like to watch it in dubs, and then if it does come out in subs, rewatch it in subs just to see the differences. So.
Right. Awesome. Appreciate that, Janae. Appreciate that. All right, let's move over to Diamond real quick in her video game news. Then we'll go over to Tyler and get his Power Ranger Sex A stuff going. Woo! Go ahead, Diamond. What you got for us?
So apparently RuneScape is releasing a new game called RuneScape Dragon Wilds. It's supposed to be coming in spring 2025 on Unreal Engine 5. And then what's it called? For Nintendo Switch 2, some of the games that they're releasing is a sequel to Kirby's Air Ride. And then there's supposed to be a Metro Prime 4 Beyond Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Now that's what I am looking forward to.
And then there's supposed to be what's called FromSoft's the Dusk Bloods. It's basically a multiplayer game from the creators of Dark Souls and Elden Ring. And then there was also they're going to put Borderlands 4 on the Switch 2. Along with Cyberpunk 2077, the Ultimate Edition.
That's going to be interesting.
And actually, the Cyberpunk has been announced that it is going to be a Switch 2 launch title.
That's going to be interesting.
That should come out the 5th.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I do have the list of all the games that the Switch 2 should be releasing on launch titles including Bravely Default, Flying Diary, for those of you that like RPGs, Civilization 7, Diamond announced Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition, Fast Fusion. They're also doing the remake Intergrade for Final Fantasy VII. Fortnite will be coming to Switch 2. Hitman World of Assassination Signature Edition is coming out June 5th. Hogwarts Legacy. Everybody knows about Mario Kart World.
Yes.
And then the 3 that I'm fairly surprised about is going to be Street Fighter 6 for Switch 2. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom all will be supposed to be launch titles for the Switch when it launched June 5th. Again, date's not locked in stone, so those will probably be pushed back if the Switch 2 launch gets delayed in any way, shape, or form.
There's also supposed to be the Elden Ring Tarnished Edition.
Yeah.
along with Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. And what's it called?
Those were the ones that were supposed to come out in June when the game releases. They also have Super Mario Party Jamboree and Jamboree TV.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is another one that's supposed to come out too.
Yes.
Xbox did announce that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is going to be a Game Pass launch day as well. That one is set to come out July 11th. That one will also be available for PS4, PS5, Switch 2, and PC.
And there's also supposed to be Project 007.
Yeah.
Along with Star Wars Outlaws and what was it? There was like another game that was supposed to come out too. Oh, Drag X Drive. It's basically like Rocket League, best for wheelchairs, people in wheelchairs playing basketball.
Oh Jesus! Will
really?
Yeah.
People in wheelchairs.
Yep. Hey, Will, were you a Double Dragon fan?
Yes.
Double Dragon Revive is set to come out October 23rd for PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox Series S, X, Xbox One, and PC. They did just announce it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm excited to see Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
I want to see how the Switch handles that.
Yeah, I hope the frames don't drop on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see how the Switch handles it. That's an intense game.
Yeah.
That's all I have for like video game news.
Yeah.
All right.
The only thing that I will piggyback off on that is for anybody who's interested in the Xbox exclusive, South of Midnight, that is set to release April 8th. That is available for pre-order, or if you have Game Pass Ultimate, excuse me, that is available for you to start installing, and that will be available the 8th.
Okay.
And that is one of those that I'm absolutely excited for.
Thank you, Dom. We appreciate that. Appreciate that as well, Endo. All right, let's go over to Tyler real quick. Go over some Power Rangers sexy stuff.
Ow. Well, we started our round 4, guys. Is that we're excited? We're getting closer to the end, guys.
I voted in a few.
There we go. Well, before I start revealing this week's winners, I thought we'd take a moment of silence for the handful of teams that have been established are no longer sexy. The Power Rangers Turbo team is no longer sexy. I'm sorry, guys. The Power Rangers in Space team. I'm sorry.
Hold up now. Wait a minute.
Yes.
I think it was in Space. They had a fine ass Yellow Ranger.
Yep.
Yeah, Tracy.
There.
Yeah.
Tracy Lynn Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, she gone?
Ashley?
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, Cassie and Ashley. Cassie was the pink, Ashley was the yellow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
And she's gone.
Damn. I knew Cassie got voted out, but damn.
Operation Overdrive. Ninja Storm.
Ninja Storm's gone.
Yeah,
I guess Ninja Storm was not sexy enough to stay in the running.
That's bullshit because Corey deserved it.
Mega Force.
You guys are super chill. You deserve.
Dude, I'm sorry. Gia deserved it, man. Gia deserved to be further.
The fact that Gia got voted out in round 1 is still beyond my knowledge.
Oh yeah, you guys are super chill.
But who did she get put up against in round 1? Because it's all about who you draw in that first round.
Gia went up against in round 1. I have the list pulled up right here.
Because if she went up against Mia,
she went up against Maya.
Yeah, no, that's why.
That's why.
Hell, Maya almost took Kim completely out of the conversation.
She did.
So enough people, bitch.
She did. We gave Kimberly a bonus round.
Because
of your boy, Will.
Yes, because of me.
Use your voice, Will.
Because of me.
Janae,
I used my voice to get that, to make that happen.
This is why you should try things like TikTok.
Hold on, exactly.
Yeah, try things like TikTok.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, you guys. You guys are super chill. You deserve so many more views. I'll have to share the stream with some friends. Thank you so much, my friend. We do appreciate you for that. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you.
And I hope your games are not too difficult, sir.
The last 2 teams that are also not sexy anymore, I'm sorry, is Dino Fury.
Oh, they deserve to go.
Now, Dino Fury was the one with the female Red Ranger, right? The one that went from like...
Technically, that's Cosmic Fury, but yes, it's part of Dino Fury, yes.
Okay, all right. I thought she was cute, but not enough to win it. So
yeah, well, and then Mystic Force. So
it's Mystic Force.
Those
sad too.
Are no longer in the running to find out who can be sexy.
That's sad too.
Well, when you take a look that we probably have all 6 original Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers still in the tournament, that's probably
no. We do not have all.
Here. What?
No, you don't. You have like 2 Mighty Morphin left,
not including Tommy.
And I bet you they're both Tommy.
No, Tommy is one of the 2.
Okay.
What?
Tommy and Kimberly, those have to be the 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone else has been voted out.
When the fuck did Jason get voted out?
Jason, we put Tommy against Jason.
Yeah.
That's why he got voted out.
Dude,
that's why he got voted out.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. So ready for some results this week?
Yes.
Go. All right.
We ready.
I don't know if my heart can take this, man.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, my heart keeps getting crushed every week because there are things that I want to win that are not winning. I'm sad. So let's start off with Merrick versus Coda. Merrick, of course, is from Wild Force, is the Silver Ranger, and Coda as the Blue Ranger in Dino Charge.
Go Merrick.
Coda.
Merrick.
I'm sorry, but Coda overwhelmingly took the win.
Son of a... This is rigged. Rigged, I tell you.
You know what? We just love our caveman over our brooding bad boy.
Which means, hold on, if that's the case, then I know I lost another matchup. I'll tell you which one I lost, because I know,
We now had Sarah versus Z.
Ooh, that was a tough one. That was tough. I think I went Sarah, if I remember right. I think I went Sarah.
I thought I went Z.
What do we got? What are we thinking?
Z.
Sarah.
Sarah won.
Thank you.
I wanted Z to win, but Sarah just barely scraped by.
Z is from SPD, right? She was Yellow SPD Ranger?
Yes, Monica May.
I hated SPD.
Okay.
I hated SPD.
Oh, SPD was good.
Dude, SPD had a kick-ass theme song.
I hated SPD.
Oh, no. The theme song I've known.
I hated
Dude,
SPD.
no, the theme song kicked, man. I used to have that shit playing on replay when I was cleaning windows, man.
Didn't SPD have the little boy that transformed to a grown man?
No, that was Turbo.
Okay.
Well, technically, he's not wrong. There's a situation where a kid will become in the future the the Omega Ranger.
I thought so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought so.
But he doesn't turn into it. We get to see his older version of him.
It's later that you see the older version of him. Okay.
Well, you never see him demorphed. He's never demorphed. We then had Lily versus Summer. Lily, of course, is from Jungle Fury, and Summer, of course, is from RPM.
I
think I voted for Summer.
Lily.
I went Summer.
I voted for Lily, but Summer took the win.
Yeah, boy.
I know, my heart. Right? I mean, they're both beautiful. There's not really a wrong answer here, but
man,
I was sad. I wanted Lily to keep going.
It's really not a wrong answer. It's really not a wrong answer in any of them.
No, Summer's actress's name is Rose, and she was in a zombie TV show.
Yes,
right?
she's also in the show Ghosts.
Yeah.
She
plays the main character. Okay, okay. All right.
We had Chad versus Marvin. Chad is the Blue Ranger from Lightspeed Rescue. Marvin is the Red Ranger in Hyperforce.
I got Marvin.
I think Garrett and I voted for neither.
I think
in real life, the actor who plays Marvin is the brother of Coda.
Oh.
So
I think I did Marvin. I think I did Marvin.
I voted neither.
Chad won by 1 vote.
No. Oh.
You know what? Hey guys, Chad was sexy enough to get a mermaid girlfriend.
I will totally take Chad. You know what? I will play as Chad if it means I get a mermaid. Let's go.
A mermaid girlfriend. And also, Chad had the kicks. Chad could kick.
But that seems to be a whole problem.
What? Mermaids?
If your girlfriend is a mermaid, that seems to be a whole different set of issues.
You know what's even funnier?
Like that episode of Futurama when Fry with the mermaid.
Yeah, that seems like a whole different set of issues and problems.
Merman, get it right, Janae. It's merman.
If you
what's
take
even funnier is that
throw some water on her legs and you all messed up.
No, in Futurama, Fry was trying to get with a.
I remember the
I thought you said he was turned into a mermaid, and I'm like, no, it's a mermaid.
But
I haven't watched Futurama in freaking forever.
But I'm just saying that's
Redemption.
Let's go.
Redemption.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you take your bite before I say the next one.
We don't want you
There you
choking.
go.
Yeah, there you go. Now that's a true bite right there. That's a true bite right there. They ain't that Christian church bite you took. They ain't that Christian church bite you took earlier.
Sponsor us now, Reese's.
That's not that Christian church bite you took earlier.
He loves me so much he gave me a second one.
There you go.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Then we had RJ from Jungle Fury versus Leo from Lost Galaxy.
Yep, I voted
RJ.
I thought RJ was knocked out.
It's gotta be RJ. It's gotta be RJ.
No, I voted RJ,
I voted
but everybody.
for Leo.
But RJ's now been
RJ.
voted out because Leo's the winner.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no. I was gonna say, I know I voted RJ, but
I'm sorry, but Leo rips off his shirt so many times that of course people wanted that. Of course that's gonna go win.
I've only watched the OG, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I think Leo was the first one to actually rip his shirt off in the Power Rangers franchise.
Dude, I got
the chocolate's getting stuck in my mouth. That's what I'm talking like this.
Leo was Lost Galaxy, right?
Yes, he was the Red Ranger for Lost Galaxy.
Lost Galaxy was a lot. Lost Galaxy did a lot of first because they were the first one to officially kill off a Power Ranger. They were the first one to show a Power Ranger shirtless.
Sure.
Yeah, they did a lot of first.
Lost Galaxy is one of those series that is you either love it or you hate it. I know that it's not a good season, but it's still one of my favorites.
Yeah,
but the OGs were the first ones to fight at night.
Yep.
From the movie.
No, the space team fought at night.
From the movie.
Oh, yeah. From the movie. Do we count the movie? So
we count the movie on that?
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, from the movie. If you go back and look at that first movie, they fought at night. That was the first time I ever saw the Power Rangers fight at night.
Yeah, they don't fight at night very often.
Yeah, they always home by their bedtime. So they always home by their bedtime. So
and then the final one, which was I know what everyone's really been waiting for.
Tommy?
We had the Tommy v. Tommy v. Tommy.
I went Dino Thunder.
I wish Cat was here.
I know. I'm surprised Cat's not here. This is like the ultimate dreamboat for her.
Yes. I wish Cat was
Cat
here.
wants to get in the middle of that three-way with Tommy.
Mm-hmm. He wants to make it a party.
Ando said it, not me.
Oh, hold on, Will. It's after dark. We need to put the parental advisory up in the middle.
Ando said it, not me. I don't think I have that on this screen.
I will say, once again, you people make this voting so much harder because you guys I was counting all the votes and it almost came out to a tie with 3, which I don't know how is possible. It almost did. However, one of them got 1 vote more than the rest.
Okay.
OG?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Green Ranger.
Okay.
Garrett was the tiebreaker vote.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Like, all iterations of Tommy were good looking. I think because I'm an older dude and I like the short hair version of myself. Sure. I like the short hair version.
Well, I voted Dino Thunder as well. Trust me, all 3 of them got at least 3 votes each, but Mighty Morphin got the 4th vote.
Oh, okay.
But
so this just means you people out there in TV land need to vote more often.
Exactly, guys. Come on.
Come on,
Cletus.
But it's been fun. We're getting closer and closer all the time. Everyone tune in to Feast of Fandoms every day to make sure you're casting your vote. We will reveal the winners every Saturday on Geek Gauntlet, of course. But yeah, Feast of Fandoms on Facebook and Instagram. Go over, cast your vote. Make sure you're letting us know who's the sexiest, and we're gonna count down. We're gonna get closer. Hey, we survived this week. I didn't think the world could survive a 3-vote Tommy, but we did. We did it, guys. We made it through. That's an accomplishment.
No, well, put that news comment up. Okay,
give me a second. Hold on. I'll try to do something else.
Hold on. I want to take first crack at this comment. While yes, I know you absolutely support and love Kimberly, you are doing a disservice to this entire tournament if you are not voting at least once in every single bracket via Facebook or Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
That's my rant.
Kimberly is still in it.
By Will's lucky voice. By Will's
That's right.
Will's veto.
Hopefully she's not against Tommy.
Yeah. Well, no, Tommy got voted in. So Tommy, because we're still in round 4. The only way she'll take on Tommy is in round 5.
Yep.
And that's if Kat's not done with Tommy by the time that she gets done with that 3-way with Tommy.
Well, here's the thing. Kat can enjoy now Dino Thunder and Zeo Tommy because they're sitting in the, they're out of the running. So they can go chill with her for a bit.
I guess that's fair. Because now I can't, because we still, with Kimberly the best, yes, why? It's not that you're wasting your vote. It's you're helping with the numbers grow with the other votes that we do.
Agreed.
We can vote for Kimberly, but just vote for everyone else that's involved.
And by the way, each day, because I wanted to try and make it as fair as I could, that's why you vote every day, because there's different people and you keep getting closer and closer and closer until we really see. And it's kind of fun this way because
I'm voting for Kimberly every time.
Yeah.
There's so many different people that have made it this far that I would have never thought would make it this far.
I'm not going to lie. I vote for Kimberly, too, until she takes on the naked chick from Not Another Teen Movie. And then the boobs got my vote. The boobs got my vote.
Mm-hmm.
We'll understand. We'll understand. We'll understand.
I understand.
Yes.
I understand.
Thank you.
I do understand.
But we'll get there. So like I said, keep voting. Go to Feast of Fandoms on Instagram and Facebook every day to cast your vote. We're getting small. It's getting smaller and smaller, the list. So we're going to be very close to the end very soon.
Hey, Tyler, you know what we should do after this? We should do the VR Troopers sexy tournament because that's just going to be 4 people and that's it. We have 2 rounds.
Did anyone watch VR Troopers?
I did.
What's up?
Did anyone watch VR Troopers?
I would vote for the girl. The guy. So, fun fact about VR Troopers: the guy that played the main role was actually supposed to go to Tommy, but because there was so much backlash about Tommy being gone from Power Rangers, they brought Tommy back and let the dude take over. Yeah.
All right. Before we go ahead and close out for tonight, do you have any other news, any other thoughts or opinions we need to get out there today?
One more time, Janae, how was that tasting of the Reese's peanut butter with jelly?
Disgusting.
Okay. Reese's, we still want your sponsorship. Send us candy, just not the peanut butter and jelly ones, please.
Yeah.
And people in the comment section.
Inside out ones. They were
bring back the inside out ones, Reese's.
People in the comment section, what you need to do is you need to write down there and say how sad you are that we didn't talk much about Tron Ares tonight and how much Tyler really wanted to talk about it. You guys really wanted to hear us talk about Tron Ares trailer in the comment section so we can make a whole section about it next week.
I don't know. I'm getting a sneaking suspicion that we were supposed to talk about Tron Ares some more.
Oh God!
All right.
Hey, Will, I got a question for you, sir. Did we skip over any part of the podcast where we were supposed to talk about Tron Ares? I got a feeling we're missing Tron Ares in the show.
Yeah, it's kind of like you guys didn't watch the trailer and didn't want to talk about it. That's all. That's fine.
Well, we can always watch the trailer and then react to it next week.
Yeah. It'll be the first thing we deal with, Tyler.
Yes, this is true.
I would like that.
It's true.
Hey, that
would make me feel good.
Did anybody catch that the dog in the Superman trailer should have been something other than a terrier because Janae does not like terriers?
Should have been a pet bull puppy.
I'm saying a great game.
A pet bull puppy or a Rottweiler.
I will say one other before we add out too, as you know, comic book guy, I should say one little piece of comic book news. Right now, Absolute Martian Manhunter and Absolute Green Lantern has hit the stores, so go out there and check that baby out. As well as at the end of the month, Dynamite just announced that they're going to be dropping a Captain Planet comic.
Oh, let's go!
And it's supposed to be slightly more serious. Like it's gonna be like an older Captain Planet.
Nice.
Hey, Janae, you and I watched Captain Planet a little bit growing up, right?
Yes, I did. But I just was
so delayed.
singing that song.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I watched Captain Planet.
My daughter just looked at me like,
yeah. You got to watch Captain Planet. YouTube Captain Planet. It's awesome.
The thing that got me when they brought Captain Pollution in and beat that joke with some clean water. I said, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? They beat it with some clean water. What the actual F? They doggone get him with some clean water. That's like Brawly and Dragon Ball when they brought Brawly back for the last segment of Brawly. Before they brought him back. He got beat by something. They put him in some clean water and beat him. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
But all right, we don't have anything else to go through. Let's go over everyone's final thoughts and opinions here. Ando, what you got going on this week?
You know what? I'm going to fill Cat's shoes. Remember, we have shows going on every day for the Feast of Fandom, be it on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. So if you're not following us on the platform of your choice, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button. It gives you notifications when we go live for shows such as the Geek Gauntlet Podcast, like this show on Saturdays, MCU Mondays, obviously on Mondays. We also have War of the Stars. We also have Snackame for Janae and Garrett. We got a Star Wars one. Somebody help me out. Cantina Happy
Star
Hour.
Wars one? Cantina Happy Hour?
Cantina Happy Hour.
And then we
have go ahead, Janae.
We have the other one, the Star Wars, Star Trek show, like
War of the Stars.
Captain
Logs and Lightsabers.
Yep. Yeah. So there's some form of geek or nerd for your love. So check out Feast of Fandoms. They also have shorts. I am still working on putting out my short for the week, which will be my top 5 worst wrestling games. Believe it or not, we're done with the top best. Yeah. We're gonna do top 5 worst, which may or may not include Rumble Roses. For you guys who are into
don't you dare put that. No.
Dude,
I'm
if
not
we can
gonna
talk
let you
garbage,
do it. No.
If we can talk garbage about beach, about the extreme beach volleyball with Dead or Alive, you best believe my ass is putting Rumble Roses in that damn list.
Listen. In terms of the game, I got you. It was a terrible game. Gameplay wise,
gameplay sucked, but the visuals are absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Absolutely
amazing. The gameplay sucked, but the visual, the titty finish.
So your response is it's a terrible thing, but it's so pretty.
Is it a terrific game? There, Will? No.
The physics of that game, the upper body
tantalizing.
physics.
I'm sorry, tantalizing. My bad.
The upper body physics in that game is amazing.
But it's not.
Oh my god!
Horrible game features, y'all.
Oh
but no,
my
so I'm working on that for the Feast Fandom shorts. Janae has Snackame. She also has the recommendations for the anime news. You can also catch me. I think I'm going to try and get back into my TikToking this week. Ando3818 on TikTok. We just got a lot going on. So again, I hope I did Kat a great service because Kat's usually the one that does the plugs. But yeah, follow us, Feast of Fandom's Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and if I missed anything, Will would just kick me off the show because that's what Will does.
Wow,
that's what I'm known for.
Now Will's gonna kick me off the show because apparently
that's right.
Is not a bad game.
That's right. That's what I'm known for. Yeah. Janae, what you got going on?
I have my daily drawing challenge. I just finally got the results of the poll that I put up, and silly me, I keep putting it on my other account for the poll for drawings instead of the one that's right there at JELXINB. I'm trying to go through 365 days of different kinds of Sailor Moon drawings. So I'm getting close to day 100 soon. So I should be posting after I get off here my drawing when I draw it.
She's like, I gotta hurry up and cram in a drawing real quick. Hold on, guys.
All right. But yeah, every day I'm drawing something new, whether it's right off of work or like on the weekends, like during the day. So you can see the quality of drawings depending on what the day is. So
yes.
So
all right.
That's all I got. And then of course, as Ando said, my anime recommendations on Feast of Fandoms. I'm trying to do that every week on Fridays. So
and vote for Janae's art to get into a museum because that's where it belongs.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm shooting for double digits for my likes for Instagram. So
there we go. All right, down to what we got going on this week.
So I'm close to finishing Hogwarts Legacy.
Woo! Just remember, do not use that green spell because that gets people after you.
I use a green spell. I don't care.
Okay.
Never get ever.
I use all of them. I learned all of them. I'm going to use them all.
Okay, Diamond.
I got you.
Diamond.
Oh, jeez.
It's like the wizard whose live has come to die.
She's snorting up her drink.
At least she's not snorting up peanut butter and jelly Reese's cups.
Yes.
Ugh.
And then I'm also streaming, or not streaming. Oh, I wish I was.
I wish I was streaming.
Like, I wish I was streaming Pokemon, but I can't.
Why can't you stream Pokemon?
Because I don't have a computer that's strong enough to do that.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
needs more power, Captain.
You and I need to talk after the stream because there's ways that you can stream it through your computer. If you're doing like Streamlabs or OBS, you can get like a capture card to stream it right through that way.
I just need to go buy myself a capture card eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving it all she got, Captain. She just won't do
You
it.
doing a capture? You can get a $30 capture card off TikTok shop and do it.
Yeah, or
Needs
dude,
more
even go to
power.
Walmart. Walmart has like a $24.99 capture.
Target
least
has
my work.
Target
I
has
wouldn't send my enemies to Walmart.
Target has the FIFA capture cards.
What's wrong with
$40
Walmart,
bucks.
Tyler?
Yeah, what's wrong with Walmart, Tyler? I work at
Everything's
Walmart.
wrong
now.
with Walmart.
Ouch.
What's right with Walmart?
That's true.
I work inside Walmart. I do the phone activations now for Straight Talk, so don't. talk shit
You're
about-
you're doing a very strong reason why we don't go to Walmart.
No, what's worse is like when people like say, "Hey,
Oh,
you
that hurt.
what type of
That
internet
hurts,
you got?"
man.
Like,
I love you, Ando.
Yeah, no, you can kiss my ass, sir.
I mean,
You are revoked from
if
my
you
love for
want
the rest
that, I
of
mean,
the
it's
night.
kind of
I just
it's a
don't
long way to
understand.
travel just for that. But I mean,
My only thing with Walmart, why the hell you got the old ladies at the checkout?
yes.
If somebody's stealing, they ain't gonna stop them.
It's like, what you gonna do?
What you
Gonna
gonna
run
do?
You're talking.
What you
You're
gonna
talking
do?
about the old lady.
You
cleaners,
still
right?
have
What you gonna do?
checkout people? We have you have to self checkout. So
What you
Yeah.
gonna do?
The old ladies are now at the front. Are now at the
most
front
of the
doors.
time, only self checkout is open. So
Yeah, true.
which I should get
Yeah.
a 5% discount for it. 'Cause
Where's
I
my
think that's
W-2? I worked at Walmart. I should get paid. Damn it.
All right. Let me go over to Tyler real quick. Tyler, what you got going on this week? Then we get on out of here.
I don't know. Before I say what I'm doing, I don't know if you saw in the chat. I dropped a picture of the cover of it's a picture from the Captain Planet cover for Dynamite that comes out.
Yeah, that's all right.
You wanted to see Daddy Planet there?
Daddy Planet. Y'all go look at it.
Now that's a Funko Pop I can get behind.
I don't know how I feel about the beard and the mustache.
Hey, that's the image they dropped. But no, this week I am. Let's see. I'm trying, doing my job stuff. Always fun. I am still kind of looking for some more side gigs to do some writing and freelancing. If you're out there want to hire me for freelance, I'm always happy. But
That's a picture.
there we go.
Tyler shared.
Daddy Planet.
That is a special edition Funko Pop right there.
Yeah, it's cool.
We're gonna make it nice and
his
shiny
skin
too.
His skin is like that clear mold, and then he has the green hair with the beard.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I started Devil May Cry, so I'm gonna try and finish that this weekend. And then I've also been playing through Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so that's been kind of fun to zone out and kill people with, murder hobo, always fun. So yeah, that's and read some comic books always because there's so many to read.
Oh yeah. And before we get on out here, before we get out of here, just want to remind everybody, Fish Audio is a leader in realistic multilingual voice generation. We offer a platform for realistic voice generation and cloning, as well as end-to-end real-time speech API at half the price of our competitors. So head over to Fish Audio and you can go over there and get started absolutely for free and check them out.
Remember, you have to sign up for that if you don't have a voice. Like Donald Trump, okay? I just show up on these podcasts completely at random, all right? And then I get the really cool seat because I sit next to Janae, okay? And then Diamond sometimes is on top. Who cares, right? But I'm here. You guys need to come to the podcast more often.
You need to do more hand movements to continue the conversation.
Look,
There
Tyler,
you go. There you
Tyler,
go.
you and I are not on the same page. Remember? You told me that you didn't like me. I took those feelings.
I didn't say I didn't like you. I
didn't
said I
like-
just didn't shop at Walmart.
because you don't like me, okay? And I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I understand that. But I don't like you right now, and I don't have to like you, okay? I like Will. Will's a pretty cool guy, even though he's on the other side of the room. I cannot see him fully, right? The giggles, I can hear him, but I cannot see him. Diamond and Janae, they're cool. Kat, she needs to come back next week. Kat, you better be listening. You need to come back next week. We can't hold the fort down without you. You need to be here. Will is letting this show just go completely off the rails, and you got to take care of that, okay?
I mean,
And then Sean,
I'm sure Shaw is thankful that he's not here to deal with our shenanigans. So I
And
mean,
Shaw, we love you. We love the list of things. We love you, Shaw. I would do it with my hands, but I have too many fingers up already. So this is my heart for you. It looks more like a Batman mask. Okay. I just talk about random things that come to my mind.
Will's just gotta like mute him.
But Trump Ando, you forgot to ask what Will's doing this week.
I will. My favorite main man over there on the left side of the country that I can't get to. How are you today, sir? What are you doing and what are you up to? Now say that with a straight fucking face, Will.
Jesus.
I'm doing nothing but resting. Nothing but resting. That's all I'm doing, sir. Resting and video gaming is all I'm doing. That's all I am doing. I'm gonna get some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links in. We'll get some Pokemon Sword and Shield done. And continue to research this Nintendo Switch too, because something ain't right in the air about it. Something ain't right about it, and I'm gonna find out. So
When you need to let Daddy Trump know what's going on.
something ain't right about it, man. I just don't think that. No.
I thank you watching the Geek Gauntlet, sponsored by Bad Dragon.
Rich is not here. The dragon's not here. Remember, the dragon, Sparky, he's not our mascot no more. So you need to sponsor us.
Because he's a bad dragon.
Oh. Well, dude, Sparky got in some trouble. You don't want to know what he was doing.
Ooh.
Zoo cloth.
Yeah, I just saw that. Thank you. God damn it.
I'm happy Duke lost.
Yeah, shut up, Will. Hey,
I'm
you know
happy
what,
Duke
Tyler?
lost.
My best friend spot just opened up. If you want to take over my best friend spot now.
I picked
Wait,
Houston,
wait.
man. I
I
picked
thought
Houston.
I was your best friend.
I picked Houston to win it all.
Broke.
What's
I
that?
picked-
What's that, sis?
Duke's using your brackets broke.
I hit.
I didn't have a bracket, but Rob's brackets broke too because he picked Duke to win too, and you're just giving me shit for it, not Rob.
Because Rob was out there watching the end of the game with me.
I'm
I think we're watching
podcast
another
about it.
conversation.
I guess next week, if there's any college basketball, I cannot stay for the finish, or I'm going to get my ass jumped on. So
Wow. I picked Houston to win it all, so that's why.
see, I'm going for Florida now. I want Florida over Houston, but that's for a
Florida man?
podcast at a different time. That's for a different podcast.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah,
All right, I
vote
want to say
for
thank
man.
you. I want to say thank you once again for everybody coming through. I want to say thank you for Fish Audio for the sponsorship. We do appreciate you guys. And if there's nothing else, we'll see you guys again next week, same bat time, same bat channel for the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Everyone have a great week, have a safe week, and take care.
We love
guys.
you.